Hello, hello, hello. We are back again for the final time in the first round. This is it. One team goes home, one team advances. 7 teams have already punched their ticket to the next round. One more is going to do it tonight. It's either going to be the Tampa Bay Lightning or the team with the most Stanley Cups in NHL history, and the only Canadian team left, the Montreal Canadiens. I am your host and your play-by-play guy. I am Statboy Mike. And we are here on an early Sunday evening, late afternoon on the West Coast. It is almost 6 o'clock, East Coast, almost 3 o'clock on the Pacific Coast. And this is it. We're going to update you on the entire playoff scenarios and what's happening. But first, as we've got a few minutes, we're going to officially close the book on another NHL moment. And we're going to read what happened last night to Boston. Boston fans, if you don't want to hear this, mute your computers or your devices. Philadelphia fans, turn up your sound. You're going to want to hear this. Joel Embiid leads 76ers to 109-100 Game 7 win over Celtics to complete comeback from 3-1 deficit. Written by the Associated Press through ESPN. Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers advanced to the Eastern Conference semifinals, beating the Jason Tatumless Boston Celtics 109-100 on Saturday night to complete the NBA's 14th comeback from a 3-1 deficit. Embiid finished with 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. Tyrese Maxey added 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. VJ Edgecombe scored 23 points, and Paul George had 13. Philadelphia, the number 7 seed, will visit number 3 New York on Monday night in Game 1 of the second round. The Sixers franchise, including its time as the Syracuse Nationals, improved to 2-10 in road Game 7s. Its only other win came in 1982 at the Boston Garden. It's a small measure of revenge after Boston blew out Philadelphia in Game 7 in the second round of the 2023 playoffs. Embiid, who debuted in Game 4 after recovering from appendectomy surgery, is the first player in NBA history to score 100 points in a playoff series despite missing the first 3 games. The countdown clock to Game 7 for Montreal and Tampa Bay is at 13 minutes and 5 seconds. He and Maxey also became the third duo in league history to each have 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in a Game 7. Jaylen Brown led Boston with 33 points and 9 rebounds. Derek White had 26 points, including 5 3-pointers. Neemias Queta finished with 17 points and 12 rebounds. The Celtics struggled from the three-point line for the third straight game, finishing 13 of 49. Brown said Embiid changed the tenor of the series. Boston coach Joe Mazzulla shrugged off any notion that his team was too dependent on threes in the series. The second-seeded Celtics made their earliest exit from the playoffs since the 2020-2021 season. Boston fell to 32-1 when leading a series 3-1. The Celtics played without Tatum after he was ruled out about 90 minutes before tip-off with left knee stiffness. Brown said he didn't find out until about 45 minutes before the game. Philadelphia led for all but 31 seconds in the game, increasing a 5-point halftime edge to 18 points in the third quarter. It was down to 13 at the start of the fourth, and Boston opened the period on a 16-4 run to pull within 92-91. The 76ers were leading 101-98 when Maxey got free for a layup with 1:15 remaining. Boston missed its next 4 shots. Philadelphia pushed it to 105-98 on a pair of 3 free throws by Maxey. Mazzulla said that Tatum came to the team facility Saturday with knee discomfort, and the medical team decided for him not to play. Tatum briefly left Game 6 in the third quarter for unspecified treatment to his left calf. Mazzulla downplayed the significance, saying initially Tatum would play in Game 7. With Tatum out, Mazzulla made radical changes to the starting lineup, opting to start Baylor Shireman, Luka Garza, and Ron Harper Jr. alongside Brown and White. It was the first time that that group started together this season, and the Celtics quickly fell into a 9-0 hole. Philadelphia led by 15 in the first quarter and 32-19 when it ended. Unlike in their losses in Game 5 and 6, the Celtics weren't as quick to fire up threes, instead opting to attack the interior of Philadelphia's defense to get easier looks. Boston started the second on an 18-4 run to take its first lead of the night, 37-36, on a three-pointer by Peyton Pritchard. The 76ers led 55-50 at halftime. But that does not complete the rest of the first round, because there is about 3 minutes left to go in the fourth between Detroit and Orlando, and currently Detroit is winning 105-87. The Toronto Raptors and the Cleveland Cavaliers, their game starts in about 90 minutes. So probably by the time this game ends, they'll be in either the third, maybe going into the fourth. So we'll keep an eye on that. The first games for the Thunder Lakers, the Timberwolves Spurs, and the Knicks 76ers have been announced. Tomorrow we'll start the series between San Antonio and Minnesota at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Peacock. In fact, all three game ones are on Peacock or NBC. The Knicks and the 76ers will start tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific. And then the Lakers and the Thunder will start on Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo at 8:30 p.m. So then more than likely, the winners of Orlando and Detroit and Cleveland and Toronto will probably start on Tuesday. But that still needs to be determined, as the Pistons are up by 20. In the meantime, we're getting ready for puck drop. The teams are getting their final prep in the locker rooms. And this will be the first, or this will be the last round, the last game of the first round. So we'll clear that out. And even though, oh wow, I didn't realize this. Okay, this is news. So the first round is ending tonight, and the second round is starting tonight as well. Game 1 of the Avalanche and the Wild drops in 3 hours at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. So that game is going to start. That series starts tonight in 3 hours after this basketball game. And according to the injury report on ESPN, Joel Eriksson-Ek is not playing. Jonas Brodin is not playing, and Charlie Stramel is not playing. And he has a lower body injury. That's all we know. It's okay. No need to worry. It's only game one. So the Avalanche and Wild start tonight. The Hurricanes and Flyers start tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. The Golden Knights and the Ducks will start tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. And the Sabres versus the winner of this game will start on Wednesday, the 6th, at 7 p.m. Eastern. That has been announced. So that is all that. So I did not think that was going to happen tonight. I thought that was going to be at least tomorrow. The Lightning are the favorite according to DraftKings at minus 162, meaning if you want to win $100, you put up $162. Montreal is the underdog at plus 136. And the Lightning are making their way out to the ice. Where is my control? Turn that down if need be. Dobish. Vasilevsky versus Dobish. One more time. Let the botch count begin because I goofed. And yesterday, the Hurricanes beat the Flyers, and not only beat them, they shut them out 3-0. So they're up 1-0 in their series because the league wanted to start the second round sooner. So I guess I'm a day behind again. I don't know. Let's see if. All right, Game 7, Round 1. They're on, and Montreal controls. Lightning have it. They're going to send it back. Lightning through the center. They lose it. It goes back to Colorado. They send it all the way down, and icing. XFFUAYB2. Come on, brother, answer. All right, face off to the left of Dobish. Puck in the center. Montreal has it. Tampa Bay gets it back. Tampa Bay going from right to left. Montreal going from right to left. Tampa Bay going left to right, as I see it. Tampa Bay has it. And the puck is in center. Montreal has to regroup. Montreal through center, sends it over the blue line, onside. Tampa Bay recovers. And back to center. Tampa Bay recovers. Tampa Bay onside. To the corner, sends one over. Montreal through center. Anderson just got taken down by one of the Lightning. Didn't see who it was. Through center. Behind the net, Tampa Bay recovers. Montreal intercepts. And right in front, and cover up. And a little bit of extracurricular activities. But nothing seriously. John Cooper can become the first coach to win 5 Game 7s with one franchise. Coach Cooper of the Lightning. Impressive stat. Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay has it. Drew center. Onside. Someone broke a stick. Scrambling in the corner, trying to get open. Tampa Bay covers. Ferguson got taken down on that one. Nobody over in the corner. Puck is loose. Nice check there. Puck sent around and out. Tampa Bay forced to recover. Recover and retreat. Puck in the corner. Montreal is fighting for it. Tampa Bay has it. It came out of the glove. Montreal's coming up. They're onside. McDonough got into that one a little bit. Tampa Bay onside. That shot didn't go anywhere. Only one shot on goal for each team officially. Remember, it's not a shot unless it touches the goalie or touches the net. Everything else. There was a good shot. That was blocked. The Montreal Canadiens are 15-9 all time in game sevens. 7-6 on the road. Well, that means Montreal's going to win then. How about that? Here comes Tampa Bay. They go through center. Montreal intercepts. Montreal coming up through center. Onside. Send it around. Behind the net. In the corner. To the point. In the center. Back to the point. Skating across. Oh, bad. I don't know what that was. That is going to give Tampa Bay numbers if they hurry. Oh, the tic-tac-toe play got broken up, and the puck will go out of play. Tampa Bay with it. And we're going to go to a video package as to how physical the teams are being. Tampa Bay has the puck. Montreal recovers, and they're going to regroup. Through center, and Tampa Bay intercepts. Montreal gets it back. Battling in the neutral zone. And Montreal comes up with it in the corner. Montreal trying to send it back. Tampa Bay has it. Tampa Bay just waiting behind the net. Offsides is the call. Face off in the neutral zone, but not center ice. And here come the Canadiens. In the corner. Sends it across, but nothing there. Puck dances on the line, but stays out. Here come the Lightning. And they will send it. Montreal is going to back up a bit, get back on side. Tampa Bay coming over in the corner. Tampa Bay, Montreal gets it back in their zone. Tangled up in there, but nothing happened there. In the back, and Montreal trying to get away from Tampa Bay behind their own net. And they do. Send center. Fires it right back in. Montreal sends it down. That could be icing. Yes. Face off to the left of Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay controls. Come up to center, backing up a little bit, but now coming to center and onside. And Montreal will get it back. Moser just got a good check into the boards. And Moser got checked. That had to have gone off the post. Lightning coming back, broken up again. Two good quick chances were broken up there by the Canadiens. Oh, Montreal had a good screenplay going on that one. There's Corey Perry. Oh, the ref's hand is up. Did he hit the post? No, he hit Radish. He hit Radish right on the hip with that puck. And here comes Slavenski. He had Demidov, and Demidov just wasn't ready. To the left of Vasilevsky, I believe icing was the call. Dobson with a pretty good shot there. Bit of a breakaway for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay gets a good shot. Oh, what a clang. I heard that clang. Savlovsky hit that one. Braden Point with a shot, and then Savlovsky hits the post. And icing is the call again. With 10.5 to go in the first. Let's see, Savlovsky right off the. Well, that wasn't the post. That was the crossbar. No, it's pretty close. Each team has had 2 scoring chances. And back and forth between center ice. Tampa Bay will have it. Stobish briefly comes out of his crease. Montreal coming up through center. And they will be onside. They'll lose it again. Tampa Bay onside. Got a shot from behind the net. Pretty good angle, too, but Stobish said no. Tampa Bay with a shot there, but nothing happened on that. Over the save again. Everybody's in front of the net. So much action. Puck comes loose. Montreal. Montreal has a forced retreat. Caulfield with a shot. Didn't go anywhere. Puck is sent around. Here come the Lightning coming up through center. Montreal intercepts. They're going to come back up. Lewandowski sends it across, but nobody's there. But 3 blue jerseys with a lightning bolt on it. Let's go, Bolts. Let's go, Bolts, because they are in Florida. Oh, someone got taken down. Almost looked like it would have been a penalty. Nope, he wasn't there. Somebody's not doing their job in front of the crease. The goalie was. Icing with 6:49 to go. I don't think they've even gone on a TV timeout yet. Icing with 6:03 to go. That Dobson with a good shot. That shot goes out of play. And I think we're finally getting a TV timeout.
And now for a taste of things to come. All right, face off to the right of Vasilevsky. Highlighting Dobson, was out by the point. But Tampa Bay controls. That shot is blocked. Didn't even make it to the goalie. Back and forth in the neutral zone, but Montreal has it. And Montreal is forced to regroup. They make their way into the neutral zone. They send it on in. Back to the Montreal zone, back through center. Right to the goalie, and Tampa Bay gets stopped. Lightning have it with about 4 minutes to go. Montreal almost had a chance there. Dancing at the blue line, sending it over and in, but nothing. Here comes the Lightning. Onside, shoots. Cover up, and the net comes loose. Net is off its brackets. That will stop play. Gonzalez got stuffed. Another TV timeout. Let's see what's being said on the social media. We have a final. The Detroit Pistons have defeated the Orlando Magic 116-94. So they have advanced. And the Pistons have now become the 15th team, as the Philadelphia 76ers were the 14th team to come back from 3-1. Now they have done it. They came back from 3-1. I believe. Did I read that right? Pistons overcome 3-1 deficit to beat Magic. Yep. So now there's only one spot left, and that goes between the Raptors and the Cavaliers. Think of the energy level in Canada right now. It's all Canada, Montreal and Toronto. Canadiens coming up through center and on side. Tampa Bay will send it around. Three Lightning and two Canadiens battling in the corner. Everyone's almost in the corner. All but one of the Lightnings. There are four blue jerseys all battling for the puck, and finally the Canadiens come through. And if the puck goes far enough, that's icing. 2:19 to go. Lightning had that chance. 2 minutes to go. Here come the Canadiens. In the corner. Shoves away. Montreal has it. Montreal scores. Suzuki, it looks like. And in the Bell Center, all the Canadiens are happy as they have scored first. Let's take a look here and see what happens. Caulfield and 3 other Lightning were all battling for the puck. Suzuki, the puck comes out, and he just flings it, and it's Gould, and the puck redirects off of Suzuki's stick and off of Mosier. What a redirect that was for Nick Suzuki, who gets his 14th postseason goal. And the team that scores first is 5-1 in the series. So right now, Montreal is up 1-0. Gould goes for the shot. The puck deflects off of Suzuki's stick. Then the puck deflects off of Mosier and goes into the net. And that makes it 1-0 Montreal. "52 seconds left." Take a look at that again. There's the shot off the stick, off Mosier's leg, and in. And the Bell Center explodes with cheers. And you're going to go to a commercial break with 52 seconds left? Why are you going to a commercial break with 1 minute left? Drop the puck and keep going. I have no idea why they are doing that. 50 seconds to go. As Suzuki gets the goal with assists from Gould and Anderson. "15 seconds left. And it looks like Montreal is just going to hang back and let the clock run out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to take a little break, get through first intermission, check some baseball scores and all that. And we'll be right back. First intermission, Canadiens up 1-0.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All righty, let's get the first period stats out of the way and do another update and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, come together, come to the stage. Our next act is a really good act. Okay. All right. Here we go. Stats. Period 1, Lightning, 9 shots on goal. Montreal, only 4. Montreal hit 24 times. Lightning got 9. Face-off wins, 62.5% for Montreal. Tampa Bay, 37.5%. Both teams are playing clean. No one's been penalized yet. And, of course, the goal came by way by where is it? I don't want team stats. I want box score. Give me that. The goal came by way of Nick Suzuki. Anderson passed it to Kaiden Gould. Gould shot it in. It went off of Nick Suzuki's stick. It went off of one of the Tampa Bay Lightning and into the goal with 1:21 left in the period. And it is now 7 o'clock on the East. Again, the Pistons have advanced as they defeated the Magic 116-94. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Pistons finish comeback from 3-1 hold with Game 7 rout of Magic, written by the Associated Press half an hour ago. Cade Cunningham had 32 points and 12 assists. Tobias Harris added 30 points, and the Detroit Pistons beat the Orlando Magic 116-94 in Game 7 on Sunday to win a playoff series for the first time in 18 years. Cunningham averaged 32.4 points for Detroit, which last won a postseason series by beating Orlando in the second round in 2008. The Pistons advanced to play the winner of Sunday evening's game between the Cleveland Cavaliers and Toronto Raptors. Game 1 will be Tuesday at Little Caesars Pizza Arena. The Pistons became the 15th team in NBA history to overcome a 3-1 deficit, and the second in the past 2 nights after the Philadelphia 76ers came back to eliminate Boston. Detroit trailed by 24 points in Game 6 in Orlando before rallying to take the series at home. Orlando scored only 113 points in the final 6 quarters of the series, an average of 18.8 per period. Cunningham and Harris became the first Pistons teammates to score 30 points in a playoff game since Bob Lanier and Howard Porter against the Golden State Warriors on April 17, 1977. Paolo Banchero scored 38 points for the Magic. Each team needed a second scoring option in Game 7. Cunningham had carried the Pistons, and Banchero was Orlando's only weapon after Franz Wagner was injured in Game 4. Harris filled that role for Detroit, but Orlando had only one other player reach double figures in the first 3 quarters, as Desmond Bane had 10. The Pistons also got a big game from All-Star center Jalen Duren. He was outplayed by Wendell Carter Jr. in the first 6 games, but put up his first double-double of the series with 15 points and 15 rebounds. Harris scored 17 points in the second quarter as the Pistons finished the half on a 9-2 run to take a 60-49 lead. The Pistons' surge continued into the second half as they opened the third quarter with an 11-2 run to go up 71-51. 9 of the points came from Cunningham and Harris. The Magic finished the third quarter with 15 points, the third time in their past 5 periods they couldn't reach 20 points. Dennis Jenkins hit a buzzer-beater 3-pointer to give Detroit an 83-64 lead going into the fourth, and the Magic never threatened down the stretch. So, with one spot open, and I'm going to shout out to all 47 of you watching. There are 7 teams in. There's 1 team left. Who you guys got? Throw your answers up in the comments. Your choices are Oklahoma City, Los Angeles Lakers, Minnesota, San Antonio, Detroit, New York Knicks, and Philadelphia. Throw out your comments. Let me know who you guys want to win right now of those 8 teams. Or those 7 teams, actually, because we don't know what the Cavs and the Raptors are going to do yet. They will start in half an hour. Throw out those comments, folks. Let's see what your votes are. Who is going to win out of those 8 teams? I'd like to talk about a story that took place on SmackDown. I will quickly talk about Danhausen and WWE. Of course, Danhausen got double-crossed by The Miz and Kit Wilson. And I have a feeling I know who is going to be the mystery partner. And if I may, do we have the clip in here? I have a feeling I know who it's going to be. Whoops. That's not what I want. I don't want that. Let's see. Do we have it? Nope. I guess not. How about in this one? Where is it? Where is it? Well, I'm going to leave that one up then. I'm just going to keep that to myself. I don't want to raise any text message at 6 o'clock. Who texted me at 6 o'clock? Oh, them again. All right, we're getting ready to start the second period. No. And the second period is underway. Put the phone down and come on. Nice check there. Canadiens will come out from behind their net. That almost looked like a penalty.
Tampa Bay to the point, sends it over wide right. Tampa Bay still in control. Shot. Missed. Another shot. Missed. Save. Tampa Bay still attacking. And Montreal wanted to send it the length down, but they didn't. Here comes Tampa Bay through center. Tampa Bay onside. Nice slap shot there, but it's a save. Who was that shot? That was Jakub Dobish. 12 saves on 12 shots. Kucherov has got 2. Kucherov's been in a bit of a slump, apparently. To the left of Dobish. Lightning have had 3 chances. Tampa Bay still has it. And we got to almost, if Evans almost hurried, he would have kind of had a good breakaway there. Tampa Bay goes wide. Tampa Bay still has it. We have a delayed penalty coming, so Tampa Bay is going to pull their goalie. Tampa Bay still has it. And finally, Montreal touches up. Matheson is heading to the penalty box. Tampa Bay is now on the power play. Hi, Gensel. Kucherov, Hagel, Point, Genzel, Radish. As Matheson was called for tripping. Kucherov has it. Over to Radish. Kucherov. Shot cover up. Radish left, right side. Dobish says no on that shot. Staying with the same 5. Kucherov, Hagel, Point, Genzel, and Radish. Point chasing around. Point's got it. And it's a clear. There has not been a power play goal in the last 2 games. Gensel will bring it up. Nope, he'll back up. Hagel. Radish. Kucherov. Hagel will shoot. Glove save. 54 seconds left. Still the same 5 on. Face off to the right of Dobish. Montreal has it, and they will clear. .42 seconds left. Another clear as an intercept, but it's back. Montreal will clear, and they're just going to let it go. I thought they were going to go shorthanded for a second there. 20 seconds in the power play. Montreal has it. Looks like they might go shorthanded. Nope. Evans stretched out and was looking for. Actually, it wasn't Evans. It was Newhook. He was hoping somebody was there. It looked like he passed it, but nobody was there. And that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be 4-on-4 for 11 seconds. Then Montreal will go on the penalty on the power play. Montreal now on the penalty for about, is it Slafkovsky, Suzuki, Dobson, Hudson, and Matheson. Braden Point was called for holding the tail end of the power play. Suzuki. Over to Caulfield. Hudson lost it briefly. And Tampa is going to play. Didn't just want to clear, they want to play. Here comes Suzuki. Suzuki's going to pass it on back over to Caulfield. Or excuse me, Demidov. And that is a clear. About a minute left in the power play. And Canadiens backing up. 30 seconds in the power play, and Tampa Bay will almost clear. They got it to center. Doc is in. He's going to pass it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that power play is over. Both teams at full strength. Tampa Bay almost had a 2-on-1 type thing going.
And the game is going to go to a TV timeout. So will we.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Eight-second period shots on goal for the Lightning. Tampa Bay right on the net, right on the crease. Tampa Bay still with it. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. Somebody lost a stick. Tampa Bay coming back again. Everybody in the corner. Again, everybody all but three players in the corner right now, all trying to get the puck out. And finally, the ref blows the whistle dead. Not enough work. They're all that. They finally knock it down. And I didn't think they could do that. Jakub Dobish, 3-3, 9.91, 91.6 save percentage.
To the left of Vasilevsky. Montreal. Here come the Lightning through center ice. Montreal intercepts. Tampa Bay recovers. They're backing up, trying to come through center. And they do. Tampa Bay. Nope. And icing is the call. To the left of Dobush. Montreal will control.
And the puck is out of play. With 9:17 to go in the period. My snack supply has dwindled big time. No more. What have I got left? Girl Scout cookies, a couple granola bars. I am definitely going to have to go to the grocery store and get snacks for next week. So, I'm going to take a look at the schedule. In fact, let me go to NHL and see. All right, here we go. Complete second cup playoff, second round schedule. So game 4, that series has not, the first 3 games of the Buffalo series with the winner of Montreal and Tampa Bay have been announced. That series will start on May 6th. Game 2 will be May 8th, and Game 3 will be May 10th. Game 4 could be an elimination game, but the time has not been established. That's May 12th. That's when that series could start elimination protocol. With the Flyers and the Hurricanes, Game 1 was yesterday. Carolina won that. They're up 1-0. Game 2 is tomorrow night. Game 3 is Thursday night, May 7th. Game 4, depending on how the series goes, elimination on Saturday, May 9th. Face-off coming to the left of Dobush. And the Canadiens will send it all the way down, and that's icing. The Wild and the Avalanche start tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Game 2 will be Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo. Game 3 will be Saturday, May 9th. Eliminations could start May 11th, depending on what happens in those 3 games. And then the Ducks and the Golden Knights, they'll start tomorrow. Game 2 is May 6th, and Game 3 is May 8th. Eliminations start as early as May 10th. All that is absolutely for certain the next time I will come on the air and join you and call some more action. Hockey-wise, anyway. Tampa Bay with the puck coming through the circle, and Colorado's going to intercept. And that almost looked like hooking, but the linesman didn't call it. And that is icing again. So May 10th, May 11th, May 11th, May 12th. So the next elimination hockey game, the soonest, could be May 10th, a week from tonight. And it would be the Ducks and the Golden Knights. Don't let that happen. Let the Ducks win. Puck is going to go out. Tampa Bay is going to have to recover and reset. And of course, May 9th is Backlash. So maybe I'll pop up for Backlash. I don't know. I am a little curious who Danhausen's partner is going to be. I have a very strong feeling it's going to be Joe Hendry. That's what I think. I think it's going to be Joe Hendry. Offsides. No, not offsides. A penalty? Gould's going into the box. What did he do? Holding? Takedown? Holding on. Looks like he got him in an arm lock. Gouley. Get out of the way, Mr. Official. All right, Tampa Bay on the power play. Gonzalez, Perry, Paul, James, Dastu on the ice. And everyone's in the corner again. Puck comes loose. Tampa Bay will clear. Gonzalez with a shot. Nothing there. And there's Perry right in the crease, just waiting. Perry's just waiting. That's what Perry does. Oh, and Tampa Bay scores and ties it up. It looks like it's James, and they're cheering in Thunder Alley outside the arena. We are right at 1. James It was a redirect. It's going right to him. He sticks out his stick, and it goes right off the tip of his blade. And we are tied at 1. Jesus and Gonçalves with the assists. "20 shots it took for the Lightning to score 1 goal, yet the Canadiens have only taken 4 shots on goal to get 1 and to tie it up." .535 to go in the second with a 1-1 tie. To the right of Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay controls. Dominic James with the goal. Tampa Bay on its way back. Getting around. And that's going to be a clear, almost like a clear, but Tampa Bay recovers. Sends it around. Too many men is being called. This is going to put Montreal back on the power play as they go to a TV timeout. As far as the second round for basketball, the Detroit, Cleveland, Toronto series will again start Tuesday. The first elimination game could take place on May 11th. And I think there was also a game on for hockey on that day as well. On that game day as well is what I wanted to say. So I'll have to choose on that one. For New York and Philadelphia, May 10th could be the first game there. For Oklahoma City and Los Angeles, that would be May 11th. And then Minnesota and San Antonio would also be May 10th. So basketball would be on May 10th. So I've got about a week to prepare and get everything ready, but we all know I'm going to be working, so work, work, work. All I do is work. Work, work, work. Workity, 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 work. Work, work, work. What is this? Okay, I can't show that. That's the. I don't know. I did not want that to go out. Demidov, Slavkovsky, Caulfield, Suzuki, and Hudson. I had my sound turned down, or I had my speaker down, and that might have gone out. I'm sorry if that did. I saw a news story about the UFC event at the White House. Montreal on the power play. Big high up shot, didn't go in. Montreal finally gets a shot on goal. Let me hear something in my headphones real quick. Two minutes and 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. Okay, we're good. It was so quiet, it didn't go out anyway, so it's all right. Whew, dodged a bullet on that one, I think. All right, 2:01 to go. I saw a news story about the UFC White House event, and I thought I could just click on it, but it was a video, but luckily it just didn't go out, so you couldn't really hear it. So. And clock stops at 1:57. And the Raptors and the Cavs are underway. Their game has started, so we'll keep an eye on that. Less than 2 minutes to go in this second period. And I think icing is the call on that one. No, offsides was the call. Center ice. Minute 35 to go. And the puck goes into the crowd. 1:33 to go. "92 seconds. Montreal. Puck out of bounds. Right of Vasilevsky. One minute 50 seconds to go. Lightning coming back. They're going to back off. 30 seconds to go. And the Lightning just going to sit there. 20 seconds to go. Montreal intercepts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 40 minutes are gone by. And we are tied. The Canadiens, it said first post-season without, or first period without a shot on goal. Unbelievable. All right, time for another break. When we come back, second intermission stats, keeping an eye on Toronto and Cleveland. Maybe I'll switch over and do some bonus coverage for that. And a quick update as to what's going on in baseball for the day. Be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All right. Second intermission stats. 21 for the Lightning in shots. Still only 4 for the Canadiens. 34 hits for the Canadiens, 18 hits for the Lightning. Canadiens have had 22 face-off wins. Lightning at 16. Both teams have been penalized twice. The goal was scored by Dominic James off of assists from Charlie Edouard D'Astou and Gage Gonsalves. As we're getting ready for the third period. The Raptors are currently winning 13-7 with about, the Raptors are winning 22-12 with about 3.5 minutes in the first. The winner of that game will play Detroit in the first round. All right, let's do some baseball scores. Let's see what's going around the league there. The Dodgers beat the Cardinals 4-1. The Mets beat the Angels 5-1. No score currently between the Rangers and the Tigers. That would have been the Sunday night game. The Twins beat the Blue Jays 4-3. The Yankees beat the Orioles 11-3. Pirates beat the Reds 1-0. Astros beat the Red Sox 3-1 in extra innings. Nationals beat the Brewers 3-2. Phillies beat the Marlins 7-2. Rays beat the Giants 2-1 in extra innings. Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 8-4. Braves beat the Rockies 11-6. Athletics beat the Guardians 7-1. Padres beat the White Sox 4-3. And the Royals beat the Mariners 4-1. As far as the standings, who gave me the buzz now? Email. Nearly 600 miles for a Subaru Crosstrek. Oh, yeah, you're going to see me in a Subaru. The Yankees lead the American League East at 23-11. The Guardians lead the American League Central 18-17. And a team without a city, the Athletics, are currently in first place at 18-16. Angels are last? That's horrible. NL East, Atlanta leads 25-10. The Cubs lead in the NL Central 22-12. And the Dodgers lead the West 21-13. I didn't even know that was on there. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that was there. Doggone it. Third period underway. Montreal controls. They are behind their own net. They come out. Up through center. Onside. Tampa Bay intercepts. Tampa Bay outshot Montreal 12-0 in the second period. 12 shots to get one goal in the second. Hello, right into your living room goes Radish. Lightning almost lost it right in front of the net. It would have been a quick turnover. And offsides. Fewest shots on goal in a game 7. Right now, that will go to Montreal with only 4 shots. Here come the Lightning. Onside, but the Canadiens intercept. Lightning get it back. Lightning behind the Montreal net, turns around, shoots, nothing. Montreal, nice check by one of the Lightning. Tampa Bay around the circle, trying to get clear, trying to get something. And Montreal will intercept, and they will take over. And they will... They change. They come up through center. And Tampa Bay will recover. In the corner, nothing there. And Montreal will go back to center. Very close to offsides, but it was on. Less than 17 minutes in the period. Suzuki with a nice check on Moser on the back wall. Tampa Bay with the puck. Going through center. Tampa Bay onside. Goes back. Tampa Bay trying to regroup and recover. Somebody lost a stick. Cleared, but Montreal gets it back. And who's going to come up with it? Montreal skating around. Tampa Bay gets it at center ice. Tampa Bay goes onside. Perry takes a shot, and it's blocked. As Carrier puts his body on the line. 15:32 left to go in regulation. Tied at 1. Good sell. Boston Bruins. Oh, former Penguin. Offsides. They mic'd up Corey Perry? Seriously? Sounded like he didn't say a lot of anything. If not, you can't broadcast it on television. Because at the end of the first quarter, Toronto 26, Cleveland 24. Tampa Bay saved. Shot saved on that one. Davish got back in the crease. Boom, right there. Who took that shot? It was Gonzalez. As he rolls his eyes. Tampa Bay. And covers up. To the left of Vasilevsky. No, Davish, excuse me, Davish. And that's going to be icing. Shot. Blocked. Suzuki gets a shot off. It gets blocked. It gets saved. Every seat in the Bell Center, they're watching in Montreal. First shot on goal since 121 of the first period. Wow. That was Montreal coming up to onside. Sends it around the boards. We could have a chance here. Nope. Hagel's starting some stuff with Suzuki and Dobson. As we go to a TV timeout. Oh, darn it. Got to turn that off. Hide that. And play this.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Wow. Impressive. To the left of Dobish. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay coming back to the net. Cole. Intercepted. Sends it over right to the goalie.
to the right of Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay goes on sides finally, but nothing happens there. The Lightning went into the goal, not the puck. Lightning forced to regroup. Here come the Lightning. But Montreal intercepts. Suzuki with a shot. Goes wide left and out of play. 12 minutes, 12 seconds to go. To the left of Vasilevsky. Broken stick. Here come the Lightning. Lightning shoot, nothing happens there. Puck briefly got covered up. Play stops. Puck goes into the net. 11:31 to go. To the left of Darvish. Fighting in the center. Tampa Bay gets control. Montreal will get it back. They're trying to get up the center. They will. Onside. One guy going down. Shot. Another shot. But blocked. I don't know what that was. They're teeing up left and right. Another one. That was at least 4 attempts for to do something. 2 of them got through his shots. Montreal still battling. That had to have been at least 5 or 6 attempts, and 2 of them got through. 14-10 block shots, not saves, but block shots. Tampa Bay with an intercept, sending it down into the corner. Tampa Bay on the attack. Montreal scores. Let's take a look. What a shot and what a redirect. Hudson sends the puck in. And it looked like Newhook Hudson shot the puck over towards the net. The rebound went to Martinuk, who literally just tapped it onto Vasilevsky's pad. And it went in. And now Montreal leads. And it looks like if we so there it bounces off and a tap and a bounce. Something has come up that I do need to take my attention on. I did get an important text. So while they're on TV timeout, I'll be right back.
To the right of Dobish, with less than 8 minutes to go, Montreal leads. Tampa Bay now a goal down with 7.5 to go. And the puck will go deep down. New Hook with the goal with assists from Hudson and Goulet or Gould. I don't know. Tampa Bay now has just over 7 minutes. Tampa Bay goes wide right. Sends it over into the corner.
Understand?
A little bit. We'll discuss it later. Tampa Bay now down to just over 6 minutes. Do you need the address sent to your phone?
Yes, please.
Six minutes to go.
Tell Mark I'm on my way.
Already did. And I'll sell you some money.
Thank you.
Five and a half to go in this game. As we go to a TV timeout. So if you guys remembered, I did get a business license to do private ride sharing, and I did get a very important text from one of my clients asking for a late last minute ride. That's what got my attention. So it's being taken care of. It's all good. So we'll finish off this game that is now at 2-1 with 5.5 minutes to go in the third. Soda. So again, the puck was shot in, it rebounded, and Hudson shot it, sent in the puck. It bounced off the back, and Newhook was in the right place. And with a little bitty tap, it literally bounced off of Vasilevsky's pad and into the goal. And the puck looks like one of the Canadiens, it was slow to get up. Another stick gets lost. Less than 5 minutes to go. When will Vasilevsky move? The Wild and Avalanche will start. Puck drop scheduled at 10 after 9. Four minutes and 21 seconds left. Here come the Lightning. And that's going to be a partial clear. Here's the Lightning coming up. Nobody there, but and Montreal is trying to just clear it and take time off the clock. 3:38 to go. When will Tampa Bay pull Vasilevsky? They can't do it now because Montreal has control. Montreal still has control. Montreal flying up the left side. Right side. Right to left. Left to right. I have no idea. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. They go onside. Hard check into the boards. And cleared. .245 to go. And that will be icing. No, they wave it off. 2:30 to go. Tampa Bay coming in. And he's going to freeze it with 2:12 to go. Wild Avalanche getting ready to start. Game 2 between the Flyers and the Hurricanes will be tomorrow. Ducks Knights will be tomorrow. Wild Avalanche game 2 tomorrow. And it looks like I believe there was a timeout called. Vasilevsky is coming off the ice at 2:12. This is it. This could do it right here. Lightning have it. Come on. Ginsel, Point, Hagel, Cirelli, Kucherov, and Radish. Montreal has it. Tampa Bay trying to keep it alive, and there's it there in the other end. They will send it right, and will it be icing? Yes. 141 to go. To the right of Dobish. And Montreal has it. They'll send it around. And it's going to be another ice. No, it's waved. Tampa Bay is going to play with 90 seconds to go. Tampa Bay coming through center. They send it around. In one corner to another. Sends it back around. And it's out. Lightning are going to have to get onside. 68 seconds left. Coming up through center. 1 minute to play. They're onside. And it's going to go. And it's heading toward the net. Oh, and it just misses. It trickled and it just bounced off the post. Montreal has it. They turn around. And it doesn't go. 38 seconds left. Lightning onside. Montreal has it. And they will send it. And they're right there. And that will... No, he didn't get it. A last-ditch block. Tampa Bay still alive. But they only have 20 seconds left. How did that not go in the empty net to seal the deal? 13 seconds left, and the Lightning were called offside. It was one little deke, and Hagel just stuck his blade, stuck his stick out as whoever was going in had won. It was I think it was Suzuki. It was one last deke, one last adjustment that caused the block to take place. There is 15 seconds left. Ginsel, Perry, Hagel, Gonsalves, and Radish on the ice. And neutral zone, and Montreal will control,
Tampa Bay get it back. One final chance. One long shot. Mike Matheson has been called for delay of game after sending the puck. He sent the puck into the crowd. That's going to put Tampa Bay on the power play for the last 6 seconds. So that's going to put it 6-on-4. Montreal is going to call timeout. Six seconds left in the game. Tampa Bay with a one-man advantage after Mike Matheson gets called for delay a game. To the right of Dobish. Tampa Bay has it. They shoot. It gets blocked and sent away. And Montreal is going to survive. And they only had 9 shots on goal to win this game. The fewest shots ever in a postseason goes to the Montreal Canadiens by a final score of 2-1. Canada is still alive in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And now the handshake line as Vasilevsky leads his team up to shake hands with the Canadiens. They are celebrating in Montreal. All righty. So again, final stats. Again, the Canadiens have become the team to win a game with the fewest shots in the postseason. 9 shots is all they took in the entire game, and 2 of them went in, and it was the 2 that mattered that did it the best. Montreal out-hit Tampa Bay 43-30. Montreal won 31 faceoffs to the Lightning's 29.
3 penalties for the Canadiens and 2 for the Lightning. So, the 8 teams are complete. Round 1 is complete. Colorado, Minnesota, Vegas, Anaheim, Philadelphia, Carolina, Buffalo, and Montreal. Those are your 8 teams that will go on to the second round. And of course, Carolina already is up 1-0. Avalanche and Wild will start in 20 minutes. With about 6 minutes to go in the half, currently the Raptors are winning against the Cavaliers 41-34. And that will do it for the first round of coverage in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The next time I will be calling hockey tentatively will be May 10th. That's when at least 2 of the series will go to a game 4. It all depends on what happens with that. So that's going to do it, friends. We are done for this one. Congratulations, Montreal. Canada is still alive. See you on May 10th for a potential who knows when it comes to hockey. Keep an eye out for all the wrestling on the Simply Reliable Studios and the Casa D18 Studios. A lot of events are coming up, and Backlash is on the 9th. I might pop in for that. I don't know. Until next week, for certain, if a game comes up to an elimination, I will call it. I'll try and do my best to update as much as possible. Until then, good night. Congratulations, Montreal. You are in. Stat Boy out.